Hello and welcome back to Starfield. Today we're gonna do a little bit of questing. as a bit of special mission stuff. Light in the darkness. Oh yeah, news for SSNN. That's terrible.
'I want to do your business quick. I get all kinds in here.
Show me where you have a towel. Got any med packs? No. We have 10 right now. We need to really stock up on those.
You ask me, outlaws? Ashta. I'm sure I got what you need.
Yeah, give me a case of this shotgun shells.
Free for 200 years, and this city is the best the collective can come up with?
So we need to go to Vali. And rescue the freestar that this. No, I just realized. There's the volley system.
Look alive, crew. contacts. Shields down.
Green lights on outer hatch. We're docked.
Let's board it.
Hey!
Got a good shot at that watch. Or not. Excuse me.
There you are! Oh, I felt great.
Be careful. I don't think you got them all.
Huh.
I just knew the Rangers would come through.
On a
You
dangerous.
Rangers. And now, I need a long shower to forget all this.
Yay. I wish I could take some of that. Alright. The Star Eagle!
We're on our own again.
Yeah. Sorry, Narcissus. Ow! Goodbye, Narcissus. Yeah. I did not mean to do that. Mr. Narcissus. Here it comes. find on Jemison at the lodge.
Painful memories or not, it's good to be home.
True. Yay. Bet. Going that post, that post. Yeah.
Much as I'm eager to explore the universe, there's nothing quite like the feeling of returning home.
You're right.
If you want, what did you want to talk about? Come back soon. I like talking to my friends.
Where the hell did you learn to do all of that? Oh, please don't say Neon.
I'm not gonna see Dion.
I'd like to talk to you about something when you have the chance.
Okay. You okay after that ambush by, Starborn?
Not my first time in a hostile negotiation, as you well know. Admittedly, I usually know more about who I'm facing off against. I'm very interested in what Noel can learn from the scans. The technology on that ship was impressive, to say the least. If there's a chance, we could learn enough to duplicate some of it.
There's the entrepreneur I know.
I got to where I am by taking advantage of opportunities, no matter where I find them. Might as well make the most of this crazy situation.
So about that Sebastian Banks speech.
Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate My soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since.
Huh. I was wondering if you had any more work for me.
I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back on Neon.
I know you are enough to now to feel like this is leading somewhere.
There's no fooling you. Don't worry, this is a much lower stake opportunity. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off the ground. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Interested?
Whatever it is, I'm in.
Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason I picked you to help with this project. It's a new ship. We want to diversify our fleet. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the R&D phase. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone, you, to go there and show them how it's done.
You must have known I dabble in ship design, huh?
I did not. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble agreeing on a plan. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem.
You can count
Excellent.
on me.
I'll send word ahead to the project lead, Jules Degante, that you're taking point. They'll all be instructed to listen to you and follow your direction. I expect big things from you, so I'm excited to see what you manage to deliver. I don't believe you'll let me down.
Stroudersland. Weird. I think I've been there before. Oh yeah. Yay, we're in Narian.
Is open for business. Come aboard and let's see about getting you a solid upgrade. You've arrived. Stroud-Eklund Star Yard is here to serve you. Welcome to Stroud-Eklund Star Yard. Permission to dock granted.
Thank you.
Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
There's something on
Oh,
your
there you
mind.
are.
I have to talk about the Starborn. Do you have a second? You do, right?
Yeah, I want to talk about it
Right?
too.
How could we not talk about it for the rest of our lives? It could be the dawn of a new era of humanity. Or it could be an elaborate prank or any number of mundane explanations.
Definitely alien.
Well, they were definitely unusual, but aliens seem so inhuman, obviously. I just have so many questions. We just need more data. There has to be a way to draw them out and figure out where they're coming from.
You know they wanted the artifact. That has to be significant.
It's one of our few facts about them. It seemed very important to them, too. This could be a turning point for humanity, you know? Or it could be just the emergence of a powerful new faction, or some sort of elite military tech, or a gazillionaire with nothing else to do. All we know is that they wanted that artifact badly.
We need to know what their motives
Agreed. That is going to require more observations, more encounters with them. And who knows? Maybe we'll never see them again. Got a moment? Let's catch up. Well, if it isn't our own ranger. I hope you're not taking the job permanently.
are. Nah, not my style.
It does limit the wardrobe choices a bit. Actions define you more than an object that you wear. Anyway, I'm just glad Ron Hope is gone.
He was a monster. Those farmers deserve justice.
Those farmers are gone. But you prevented the next group of people from suffering. It was a hard choice that you made, but I'm proud of you, Captain. Never mind. Sorry.
Nice. You ready to back out?
Finally. I've been bored out of my skull here.
All yours, Barrett. Try to come back in one piece this time?
Of course, friend.
Oh, shysters.
I'm here for you, my love.
I'm here for you.
Whenever I'm lost, I think, what would you do? Not live.
Stroud Eklund Stars.
Are you ready to do some business?
Walter's Staryard has single-handedly disrupted the market. He's got a vision, that's for sure.
I understand. I'm all for new technologies, but your average consumer doesn't need that sort of maneuvering capability. And Mike is saying there are technical reasons your design won't work. Oh, this must be Walter's consultant friend. Please, come join us. We've been waiting for you. Hello. Hi there.
I'm here to speak with you about this new ship project.
You must be Walter's colleague. He informed me that you'd be taking charge of Project Kepler despite the fact that we have a fully dedicated R&D staff already assigned to it. But that's okay. I'm sure that even though you have virtually no experience with this, you'll do a great job.
Actually, I have plenty of experience designing starships.
Oh, I just assumed. You know what? I'm really sorry. I should trust Walter knew what he was doing. My bad.
Even so, we have plenty of designers.
As you probably know, we're tasked with coming up with Stroud Eklund's next hit starship. But we have budget concerns, market research to finish, and we can't seem to agree on a design. So I guess Walter sent you to resolve these issues. Have at it.
I'm familiar with the process. Let's get to it.
Right, so you mentioned. Let's move on to solving our budget issues then, shall we? We were charged with building the newest, hottest ship on the market, which won't be possible unless we petition the board for more money. So we have two new budget proposals. One will allow us to build what I consider to be a very sensible ship, but we'll have to make some tough design cuts. The other will allow us much more flexibility to put whatever we want into the ship. It's what I call the kitchen sink proposal. I don't love it, but it'll be next to impossible to approve. What should we go with?
A smaller budget will help us focus the design. let's stick with your sensible budget proposal.
That sounds good to me, but remember, this ship will have fewer bells and whistles. We're not going to be able to include everything we want. Frank's luxury design has the most expensive components, and we've been having trouble convincing him to move away from that idea so we can stay within the budget. We need his help. Do you think you can get him to budge?
I am right here, you know?
Yes. Now let's talk about what we can cut from your design, Frank.
I already gave my answer to Jules. We cut nothing.
I'm sure you're able to accomplish your goal with a lower budget. The board will take notice.
Are you kidding?
You're wasting my time.
You know what?
There are other cheaper ways to give the customer a luxury experience besides aesthetics.
I suppose. Maybe I could work with Mike to figure out what sort of components we can put inside the ship to give the consumer a smoother, better ride.
Please, Frank, listen to reason.
I'm thinking about it.
I knew you were a reasonable person.
I try to be. Fine. I see what you're saying. Perhaps we tone down the luxury aspects a bit. Does it really need so much gold trim? Probably not.
Sometimes constraints are more like opportunities in disguise. I'd miss the massaging chairs, heated floors, and ever-flowing Terra Brew, too. But it's less to test in the end, right? And less Frank to deal with. Silver lining.
Great! That's one problem solved. I'll go forward with that budget proposal and we can move on. Next, we need to gather some market data. The best way to do this is to outfit your ship with some sensors and take it through some real-world scenarios so we can make more informed design decisions.
Sure, sounds good. Just tell me what I need to do.
Great! Just pick up a mission or two at the mission board and proceed like you normally would. We'll collect the data when you return. If you take on a variety of missions, we can build a ship to handle a variety of scenarios. But if you just fly one mission, we can build a more focused ship. It's up to you. In the meantime, you might also want to talk with the team, get to know them, give feedback on their proposals, etc. Good luck out there.
I came out of curiosity, but some of these specs... Impressive.
Alright.
If.
Deimos Staryard, Deimos.
I have something for you.
Think it needs a bit of defense?
We've detached. Let's get out of here. Another perfect job. Just like you planned.
Deimos International Star Yard offers competitive options for private buyers. Please dock to see our sales representative.
Time to board it.
Docking complete. It's so satisfying seeing the hatches line up.
You might want this.
I have something for you.
All green on release. We're free. Fly.
Alrighty.
In one instant, stars are rearranged. We are here.
Plenty of marks to go around. It's a good time to be a pirate. Stop that one.
Um. I may have to do something real quick.
I wonder how different things would have been for humanity if Mars didn't exist. That first step away from Earth and the moon...
Living in the ground or caves has been a classic human maneuver since our species branched off. Take this. Enjoy. Of course, I was walking by it and I thought, hey, anyway.
Definitely, I appreciate it,
I
Barrett.
almost didn't pick it up, but then I thought you might. If I see anything on our next expedition to a planet, then I'll hang on to it.
Okay. These are So I want him to be my best friend right now. There are reasons.
The UC Exchange is a great place to buy your weapons.
Oh. Okay, so... So I'm going to the Stradicland Star Yard.
Unknown vessel, welcome to Stroud Eklund. You are cleared to board.
Unknown? Whee! It's the Star Eagle! Come on, people!
All right, let's cycle that airlock and get aboard.
I can't decide which model to get.
I'm wondering if we need another chef in the kitchen. Then again, I hear Walter brought you in to finally make a decision around here.
I'm glad to be of service, Dad.
Good. Just so long as you don't push us to make anything too nutty. I think your decisiveness will put us back on the right track. Speaking of which, I think my plan will get us where we need to be as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's simple, no frills, and most importantly, won't cause me any major headaches on the engineering side.
Sounds like a win for your team. Go on.
Truth, and we need it. The others believe we need to think big and innovate. Reality is, we just need to do what we do better than anyone else. So I'm thinking, there's loads of fighters. No sense in mucking about with that again. And we've already got one of the best luxury liners in the biz. What I figure is, the cargo running business is booming, and no one's quite built a personal craft like that to serve the working class folk. Nothing fancy, no frills. Just a simple, sturdy, inexpensive ship with cargo room up the wazoo and make it so easy my cousin's little moppet could fly it.
I love it. You're on the right track with this idea.
Wait, really? I was expecting we'd have to argue a bit more than that. Well, that's a relief. I hope you're being sincere. Because if I can convince them to go with mine, it'd save us all a lot of trouble in the end.
You're kind of like the lead engineer here?
Yeah, that's me, innit? Been here since the start of the company. Done engineering for going on 30 years total. But I keep telling them, it's senior, not lead engineer. I've got no interest in being lead. Too much management. Not enough tactile work. And yet here I am. Resigned to my fate on the R&D team.
You don't like being involved in research and development?
Nope. Not really. No, I like to think I don't have the ego for it. I've got nothing to prove, and I don't rightly care to make my mark on the industry. But all I want to do is build the best damn starships I can, and not get bogged down with all the excess particulars. But upper management loves the work I do, and they wouldn't let me say no to this. I guess they needed someone to keep everyone's heads out of the clouds, so here I am. Later, mate.
You know, I have designed spacecraft for over 10 years. So, you must have really impressed Walter for him to give you this project. Or maybe it's a bit of nepotism. Never mind that. Perhaps he sees in you what he sees in me.
Definitely not nepotism. 10 years of experience isn't as much as you seem to think it is.
No one asked you, newbie. I don't even know why I am being asked to accept feedback from someone who only just joined our team. But here we are. Anyway, imagine a luxury craft designed for the most discerning of tastes. Every feature designed for comfort and peace of mind. High-end performance, precision engineering, a spacecraft for those who wish to be seen. This will be the most elite personal craft on the market.
I've had better ideas come out of your
I'm
dreams.
sure such ideas have been featured in the top trade publications. Perhaps in Talentless Smart Asses Monthly? In fact, you've made me realize that your involvement makes it such that if this project fails, we can point to you as the problem. If anything, I should thank you.
What is that about wanting to sell the ship to celebrities? Why is that so important?
2 words. Conspicuous consumption. Are you familiar with this concept?
Not really sure what that is.
Of course not. It's when someone buys something expensive, mostly because it is expensive in an effort to show off their wealth to others. So, if we target what the wealthy elite and celebrities want, and sell the ship at a premium, they will buy it, and others will follow in order to be trendy. Imagine a star like Borealis is seen getting out of one of our luxury ships. Everyone is going to want one, so they too can feel like a celebrity.
What's going on, Frank? Why so defensive about your design?
Because I am the lead designer on the project. It is literally my job to design it. It is frustrating because I keep getting pushback. And Jules has this idea that we will make a better product by designing it all together. Since everyone has equal say, it led us to a standstill. It was much easier before. Yeah, see you.
Hi.
No.
Need something?
Yes, I'm supposed to talk to you about your ship design proposal and give a little feedback.
You really want to hear my ideas? I mean, I have an idea, but it's not that great. I'm not even a designer or anything. So, I was thinking that we could really use a recreational craft in our fleet. But not like super luxurious like our Adonis pleasure yacht. Something marketed more towards families. Something Mom and Dad could pack up and take the kids on vacation. You probably think that's stupid, right?
You know, that actually sounds like a great idea.
Oh, really? Wow, I am... Thank you. I'm really glad I told you about it. Well, if we end up making it, I swear I'll work up a hell of an ad campaign for it. Take care, okay?
Last you.
So, you're Walter's friend. I know he chose you to head this project as some sort of favor. Honestly, as senior technical designer, I was hoping to receive that honor, but there's always next time. Regardless, I'm excited to help you out. Do you have any experience building spaceships?
I'm practically a professional at this point.
This is wonderful to hear. I hope for all of our sakes that you are not overselling your ability. Now, I know you've been asked to give feedback on our design proposals. Would you care for a brief synopsis of mine?
Yes, please tell me what sort of ship you have in mind.
Of course. But first, let me ask you this. What pilot demographic is currently being underserved by the current starship market?
Explorers.
Yes! Finally, a kindred spirit operating on my own wavelength. You see, while many ships will operate to that end, few ships are designed with exploration as their primary goal. It is my belief that if we build a ship with that in mind, Stroud Eklund will dominate that market sector. It's my hope that we can jumpstart a new era of affordable, accessible space exploration, fueled by ordinary people like you and me.
I'm sold. That sounds like a great idea.
Thanks. Let me tell you, we would not regret going with my idea. This is a chance to do something that will truly inspire future generations. Okay, yeah. Bye.
We've got people poring over the data you collected as we speak. I'd like to believe that you can help my team work well with each other again, but we'll see.
And I can give you feedback on your design proposal if you'd like.
Oh, yes, I actually do have a proposal. I wasn't really expecting you to give me feedback, but why not, I guess. I'd like to see us branch out a bit more in the starfighter market. Bounty hunting and mercenary work are both big these days, especially among the hard-blooded free stars.
That seems like a surefire win for the company. Maybe you should work out the pitch. I'm not so sure a consumer starfighter is the way to go.
You could be right. There's got to be a better way to pitch the idea. I'll give it some more thought. Thanks.
I've done the market research for you. I'm ready for the next step.
The ship design is, you know, it works in some ways. In others, it's, you know, probably fine. But it might have a touch of feature creep. But it looks, you know, nice.
So you managed to complete a couple different missions. This will give us lots of data to support building a ship that can tackle a variety of scenarios. Of course, if we build a ship like that, we may need the kitchen sink budget, but we'll see. Thanks for your help. Now we just need to solve our interpersonal issues so we can agree on a design. Easy, right?
Don't worry. I'll make sure to get everyone working together.
You seem awfully confident for someone who doesn't know how long we've been dealing with this. I've tried everything I can think of besides some sort of hokey team building exercise. So, what do you think you can do differently?
The only fair thing to do is to make everyone give up one compromise.
I can't believe I didn't think of that. It's fair. Everyone goes around the table and makes a cut. That way no one feels like they're the only one being asked to compromise. This should drive us towards a more focused design. And since Walter asked you to take the lead on this, I don't have to be the villain here. So you're sure about this?
Yes, let's get ready to compromise.
Great. Let's get ready to disappoint everyone equally.
Frank, please. Everybody, listen. Let's give this a chance, okay? Okay.
Well, here goes nothing. Okay, everyone. Our friend here, remember, not me, has decided in order to move forward, we're going to go around the table and everyone is going to give up one major aspect of your design. It's the fairest way to do this, and ultimately, I think it's going to make our collective design choices a lot easier. Who wants to start? Okay, fine. I'll go first. I'm willing to cut some of the included hardpoints. It'll mean less firepower, but the consumer can still add them afterwards, I suppose.
You're looking at me, huh? I guess that means you want me to go. Oh, look, I'll be easy. You know I wasn't looking for anything fancy, but if I've got to make cuts, we can reduce some of the cargo bays.
I guess we can cut some of the extra sensors and data collection equipment? As long as this thing can still make it to deep space and back with no problem, I'll be happy.
I'd be willing to give up some of the passenger space, maybe. Yeah, that should be okay.
Frank?
What? I already agreed to cut a significant portion of the luxury features. Remember? I shouldn't need to cut anything else.
Well then, that wasn't so bad. I feel much more confident we can actually build this thing.
Yay!
Well, we're making progress now, I guess.
Now that we've unblocked ourselves, tell me about the ship we're making.
Based on the decisions you made, it looks like we're going to end up with a very reasonable ship design. I have no worries about the feasibility of manufacturing and selling it.
Let me know if there's anything else I could do.
Now that we've addressed all our issues, we can move forward, finalize the design, and get this into production pretty quickly. If you could do us a favor and let Walter know that we're back on track, I'm sure he'll be thrilled. Thanks for your help.
Yay! I need to disconnect from the ship.
Does this place look cleaner than before? Huh. Nah.
If you have any orders, I'm ready to receive them.
Indicators are green. We're...
Alpha Centauri. He's alive.
Place is a delightful relic tangled up with hope, grit, and science.
Hope my I'm expecting big things from you with this ship project. Don't let me down.
I managed to get your new ship project back on track.
Good to hear. I figured as much. See, I just finished looking over the final design they sent over before you arrived. I've got to say I'm impressed with it. It's a bit safe, but also an elegant evolution of our past designs. I think it's going to be a great addition to our fleet. I'll be happy to make it my new personal ship. Additionally, I want you to have one of the first off the assembly line for all of your hard work. Feel free to pick it up at the Star Yard. Thanks again.
Excuse me?
I am at your service, Captain.
I got a new ship?
for the cutting edge of starship design, you've arrived. Welcome to Stroud Eklund.
Welcome indeed. I want my new ship. Yay!
And you didn't even scratch the paint.
Clean separation, Captain. Perfect.
Kepler.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
It kind of looks like the Star Eagle.
Let's talk. When you have time, of course.
Come on, Barrett. Come on.
I've been meaning to thank you for helping me with the Crimson Fleet before. I could have handled it myself, of course, but it's good working with a team.
So, refresh my memory. Matsura?
You know, that Crimson Fleet pirate who held me captive for a bit a while ago. I just appreciated how you rescued me. That's all.
You're welcome. Glad you helped out a fellow Constellation member.
It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much bigger than any one of us. So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people you can trust is important. That's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people who will help out when you're in a jam.
Glad to be part of a team.
Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie days.
I do like cookies.
One of humanity's greatest achievements. Modern medicine, space travel, and cookies. Constellation is quite pro-cookie. Because, you see, we value human accomplishments. Speaking of which, I'm glad you joined Constellation.
I don't know what to say.
Neither do I. Yet I muster forth. You know, being a member of Constellation has given me a lot of opportunities, and a fair bit of stress, I'll admit. It's hard to imagine just who I'd be had I never joined up. I would have never done so many things, met so many people. It's mind-boggling how different I would be. And I never would have met Irvin. Or lost him, I suppose.
Who's Irvin?
Irvin Madani was my husband. He was also a brilliant biologist who joined Constellation a couple of years before me. Yeah, he's gone now. I remember his bright smiles when I returned from my trips. Wow, more brilliant than any star.
I'm sorry. I'm hoping I'm not stirring up any bad memories for
It's
you,
not
Barrett.
you, Captain. It's just been on my mind. I can't say why. Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange how memories can pop up when you least expect it.
You older than I thought you were. Sorry, Barry. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, don't worry. Logically, I know I should be over it. But I'm not, and it's gotten worse lately. I've ignored my feelings about Irvin's death since it happened. It's time for me to confront it. I'm just fortunate that Constellation has been a supporting home for me since Irvin died. I mean, where else would I get to dodge space pirates and discover new planets? On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with a little adventure for a bit.
Alright. So let's, take command of... Oh, yeah. This is definitely the Star Eagle cockpit. Yeah, it looks like a slightly bigger Star Eagle. Capital S. You know what? Jamison.
Hard to underscore the impressive architecture of New Atlantis, right? I've been here hundreds of times, and it never ceases to amaze me.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every... Okay, no problem.
Oh, there's a C-class. Alright.
Sure, have at it. Okay, no problem.
Let's see. Yeah, they're pretty similar in design. Mario Runner for Elves.
Okay, no problem.
You know the drill. That's all for today. If you're watching on Twitch, please leave a follow, subscribe if you wish to do so. If you're watching on YouTube, please leave a like and a comment. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click the bell to join the notification squad. Peace out.